going on? Welcome back to part 2 of this Soarer mess. Big time has come. I threw the pipes back on. I need to see if it's leaking. So I filled it up with water. A nice little point of, especially if you're changing a lot of stuff like radiators and blah blah blah, is I fill mine with water to start off with, and if there's any leaks, we're not wasting that expensive coolant either. Plus flush the system and then put some water in after it. So I've took the loom back up here. I've wrapped all this section up. You can see it is still touching, but it's way better. But we are going to change this because this is a joke. I've just chucked the filter on for now. It's not even, the stuff ain't even on properly. This is still hung on the top. Chuck the batteries on. See if it starts. The alarm works. Battery terminals. Okie dokie. Try again. Whee! Happy days. Like, listen, we haven't just done a radiator. We've took off so much junk. So I wasn't sure if we'd have problems, but it seems to have started. Already I can feel that fan's already moving more air. Couldn't really feel it before. Oh, was it? Fan works. Obviously we're going to burp the radiator now. I think overall, sound up that is. Any weird lights? ABS, yeah, we know. Take got ABS. Let's turn the fans on and let's get it bled. I'll be mad. So it looks like we just got to get some silicone hoses for the couplers on the intercooler, and then we need to mount the intercooler, and then really we should get new pipes because this is terrible. We have some spare here. I might see if we can make something for it because it just looks a mess, don't it? But that's it. Clutch fan, as far as I can tell, the new fix. We've got loads to do, but let's do it tomorrow. I'm going to pack up again. See you later. I had to just interrupt, just in the middle of bleeding the system. It's taking a walk, it's just on idle. But Jesus, that fan, it's like it's brand new. Gonna get the bubbles out the job, he says. Got a bit of a crack, you see, so it keeps leaking down. But listen to this. That fan was not, I'm telling you now, I'm not just saying this for camera. That fan was not moving, hardly. Like, I'm talking like you put your hand by it and you were like, it must work when you're driving. Like, we put a rag in front of the radiator, it was barely moving. You can just hear it. This is going to be a beast. Hopefully the water pump ain't broke. Hello, how you doing? This is going to be a continuation from yesterday. I mean, weather's not too shabby, so we might work outside if it doesn't rain. The plan is to put the car back together. Ooh, this is how far we got yesterday. I've bled it for around about half an hour, 40 minutes, just had it running. Got as much air out as I could, put a funnel on the top so the bubbles will come out 'cause it's like the highest point. But yeah, this is where we're at. Today I want to try and sort the intercooler out. Ideally I want to figure out a better way of mounting the intercooler, because this might as well be some coat hangers or something, you know what I'm saying? So I want to figure that out. I want to make the intercooler pipes a bit nicer. I have a word with Shezzy, a Midnight Development. Sent him a picture and he goes, it looks fine, but I know he's lying. But yeah, I'm going to get the shutter doors up and on set and just get everything ready. Best put some scruffies on, get some work at. But I hope you're all doing good. You know what I mean? How you keeping? Keeping well? Oh, projects. So much to do, so little time. Hey, how's it going? Well, I've been sat here looking at them headlights, and obviously look, they're terrible, are they? Well, I've got a bit of magic out, bit of sandpaper. Look at the difference. I did them as well. Just look at that. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but man, it's way better. And all I did with that was I sanded it down with 600. Wet and dry on the DA, and then I went over it with 2,500. No, that's a massive jump. What's all we had in? Nothing I can do. Not bothered. It is better than it is. It is better than it was, and that's the main thing. And then I've just did a cutting compound, which I stole off Grant, cheers Grant. And then Lee popped in, and he said, "I've got these in the back of my van. Do you want them?" So I says, "Yeah, oh yeah." So then I've just put a bit of finishing compound on them. No, they're not perfect, I know, but they're better than the was. And them ones have turned out really good as well. So I'm going to do that one again, and then might put the car back together. I don't know why I get so sidetracked all the time. Well, I don't. Just do. What do you think? Now they're all done. Impressed. I am. But do you want to know something even more impressive? We're doing the intercooler. The pipes are terrible. We're going to have to redo the pipes. There's nothing I can do. So I measured the intercooler. It's 500mm. Measured the centre. Then I measured 250mm that way, 250mm that way. Drill some holes. But these brackets were here. On there. I cut that off, and I was like looking at these thinking, oh, they might be useful. So I've shaped them, and then I found some ARP bolts. Yeah. We have a box of bits, and this is how it starts, and that's how it finishes, and that is brilliant. So I'm going to do the same with this one now. I'm going to shave it all down and make it look like that. And then, in theory, we should have the top of the radiator, the top of the intercooler, done. I sprayed it blue as well. I don't know why, that's all I had. It is what it is. There we go. Everything's tight. All I've got to do now is put some brackets on the bottom to make that go from there to there. Same again from there to there. But now, we're going to have to get in touch with Shezzy, because we need some pipes making. And I'm not doing it, because he's the man for the job. You know what I mean? Might as well get to people that are good at it. Yep. I'm pretty impressed with that though. Way better than it was. I'm just going to shave these bits down now, so it looks better. Okay, it's not my finest work. This had a rip in, so I had to tape it. And I don't know what the hell's going on with this bend, but it's gonna do for now. Oh, the fun. But yeah, tabs are all good. Look, it's pretty sturdy now. I am going to put some brackets on the bottom, but I haven't got any like bar or anything like that to make anything at the moment. Look at that box of bits. Everyone needs box of bits. But yeah, look, I'm pretty... It's on, eh? I was going to say I'm pretty happy, but it's on. A message says, he goes, listen, Mush, we need some pipe. But that's it. That looks way better already. Headlights to go on. See if the bumper fits. I'm going to put the expansion tank for the radiator back on, because I took that off. That goes here. Hopefully it fits. That would be nice. Managed to get the expansion tank on. See this like rail here? I had to just grind a bit into that, cut that down, slot it, push it back a bit. So now at least we've got a bit of gap, because this was rubbing before. And the last thing we want to do is split the expansion tank. It has been rubbing previously. Obviously that I just... I'm not going to go into it, you know what I mean? Well, that took 10-15 minutes. And now we're good. I am going to put the headlights in now. And then I think it's wings. Is it wings off first? I can't remember. You know when someone gets punched in the jaw? You know when you've got a broken jaw? It's all I can think of when I look at it. His jaw's hanging off. This is our main issue. This pipe here, which is making this kick up, which is making this pull in. This side's alright. Obviously, it's not perfect, but it's alright. Oh, the intercooler sits back further now, which is nice. It's just this side here now that's going to be the issue. Lovely jubbly. But yeah, got loads of clearance now. Look at this. Loads and loads and loads of clearance. I'm actually impressed with the mounting tabs. Sometimes I get impressed with myself. Is that allowed? But that bumper is cut up to hell. It's just terrible, eh? No other words for it. I have found one up in Cannock that is silver, but it's in bad condition, as in paint. I don't think there's any damage. It is complete with the grill, and it's like £50. So I think tomorrow, maybe tonight, I might get my ass up to Cannock and go and buy it. And then I need to have a word with Shezzy. We're going to have to order some 2 3/4 inch pipe, because I've only got 2.5 from when we did the Civic Turbo. I'm going to need a couple of couplers anyway. But, you know, them headlights, don't look at this side. Don't look at that, because it's all out of shape. That side, let's drop the bonnet. Let's drop the bonnet. It's made it worse. But that them headlights, way better. 10 out of 10. I've sorted the panel gap out a bit on the door as well, even though the fender's not out of shape. Cheers, Lee. Oh, bullet connector. Always need them. Always need bullet connectors. That's a mess. I'm gonna need a bumper and some pipe work. Shazzy! Morning, morning, morning. How you all doing? Another day. Well, I decided I'm going to get that bumper in the end. This one is just trashed. I'm just started stripping it down. All of these bolts are a nightmare. Look, they just snap, twist. They're not even like captive, they're just locked in place. But they spin. And then they snap. So, there's all the bits from it. Might try and make some bracket out of it, maybe, if we're lucky. But I'm rescuing the lip. This lip was all damaged here. It was all twisted in and all that sort of stuff. And then decided to get the heat gun on it and straighten it all out. Literally all I'm doing is warming the area up all the way around, and you can see the plastic twisting back to its original form. I thought I'd show you this side because this side's damaged as well. So if you look here, it's all like twisted out of shape. I'm going to put some heat on it. In and out, everywhere. Just heat it nice and gently. See, it's all twisted as well. And that's it. I think that looks way better. Just took the twist out of it, just took the dent. You can see how floppy it is now. But it's not too hot, it's not melted anything. You just gotta persuade it. And that's it. Fix the lip, ready for the new bumper. Just gotta figure out how to mount it now. And then we've gotta get them pipes done. Otherwise it'll go out of shape again. And we don't want that. Just doing the little things. I don't know why I don't know why I bother. I really don't. I don't know why I bother. I shouldn't really. It's not really that level of car, but I just can't help myself. You know what I mean? I like things. At least if I can do them, I can do them. Are you the same? Well, Toyota, Lexus, whatever you want to be. You are well over engineered. Look. So you have these. Well, they are pinched in there between that. So what you do is, so you can turn this and then get them out. See there? So what I had to do was find some straight metal, drill a new hole, put it in, twist it, and then close it back up. And that's locked in, and then that is locked in place. So it's not even like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like welded on or like anything. It's just pinched together with a piece of alloy. So as soon as you try and undo the bolt, it just snaps. So I've managed to put that one, so that will go in there, and then it will bolt to the bumper. I've managed to use these three. They're slightly different. They've actually got like some sort of insert, and that'll go there. And then same again here. One to slop up there. Now, I'm probably using 50% of the mounting points, which is way more than Grant would do. He'll just cable tie you. But I've cleaned all the threads on the bolts, just run some like WD-40 or cutting paste I use, like just a WD-40 cutting spray, and then went up and down with the nuts, so they should come on and off in the future nice and easy. That was the biggest farce ever, just for a lip, but it's gonna look better. Probably not, but that's it. Now the bumper is whatever. These indicators were just siliconed in, or whatever that white stuff is. They were broke. So I have now all of these spares and all this alloy. Nice. But at least we've kept some hardware for the lip. I've screwed a hole in the end of this one. I might just do the same with this one. And the lip will mount on the new bumper, and we'll get that at 3 o'clock. I think we're going to go up and see Cuss, because he's got the EG, which is coming back hopefully this week. Oh, can't wait to go. The Blue Ferrio EK 4-door sedan, whatever, that sold last night. It's actually gone to a lad local. He's down in Albury, so we might see that in the future. Who knows? He doesn't watch the videos, you know. No one really does, but still got to tell you, eh? So that's it. Now we've got the Soarer, the Silver EK, the S15, the Turbo Civic. Oh, fleet's getting lighter. Oh, I best tidy up. So we're locked up. Let's set the alarm and get on the road, shall we then? I need to take my GoPro with me, because we've got to go and pop and see Cuss. He needs some flammable liquids. Don't know what he's doing with that. And then at the same time, we might need to get out to London. Hopefully we don't get messed about. But we bought some seats.